Hey, it's Clark Bartram bringing you the SciFit Supplement Review Show. Now let me tell you what we're going to be doing on the SciFit Supplement Review Show. We're going to be reviewing SciFit supplements, yes. So what I'm going to do is bring you Mr. Jim Versilati. There are over 600 items in his supplement lineup. And what we're going to attempt to do is to educate you on what these products will do for you. All right, now we're going to take a look at your creation called Kreation.
Indeed.
Why did you name it Kreation?
Actually, Clark, I don't know if I came up with that one, but
oh, really?
It was completely unique at the time, and it's a part because it's crealkaline,
okay,
and along with something that was completely new to the industry, which this I would rate of the 1,000 products, and a whole other show could be of those products, the ones that were horrible, but this is one of definitely a top 5.
Really?
It stands to this day.
What does it do? I mean, why would someone take this?
Well,
I don't even know, honestly. So.
It's a pre-workout product.
Okay.
So you have your endless stream of pre-workout products, your NO products and whatnot, that a lot of caffeine, people get a little...
Is this in that family, the NO family?
It'll be in the NO family, but take it to another dimension in that regard.
So NO and then Kreation?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, no one has to this day has done a product like this.
So why doesn't anyone know about it, really? I mean, honestly, this is kind of like one of those, hidden treasures.
It's another hidden treasure. It comes to the fact that being such a grassroots company, we just don't have the budget to get out there and just hype the hell out of these things like the way we should.
Well, let's hype it up right now, man.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I'm trying to read, I got 46-year-old eyeballs. I can read this. It's pretty good. I mean, there's a whole boatload of stuff in here, and I see some that are highlighted in yellow. Why don't you just break this down real quickly and tell them why it's better than NO? Because NO things are huge. Everyone's like, you taking no, this, no, that,
Well, what we did was, with Kreation, this came out about 4 years ago, and it's in the crealkaline family of products. So crealkaline absolutely is in the product. But what we took it a step further is we took an NO product and we tackled the problem that we've addressed in other videos, which is absorption. How do you can put all the ingredients under the sun, the best ingredients on the planet in a product, but how do you get them past the stomach to a degree that's going to be very effective?
Nasty stomach, man. Just trying to ruin everything.
It is trying to ruin everything. And so what we did a few things. One, we took the pH delivery system, which helped get through the nasty stomach, to quote Clark, and we encompassed it in the entire formula. So in turn, that helps negate a lot of the problems right there for all the individual ingredients. And then we took the most important of the individual ingredients and we put a further bond to those, which we don't want to really get too crazy into, to help those absorb even more efficiently through the small intestine. So we've got two things here drastically improving the absorption.
So what happens typically, I came up with this analogy with Dan. We were talking about how let's take creatine, for example. It cannot pass through the lining of the stomach, right? It's too...
Minimal.
Yeah, it's minimal. So the bonding process, it hooks on, and that allows it to pass through because it bonds with what?
Correct. Well, it's an AKG bond.
Okay.
That'll bond to the primary ingredient. This is ingredients non-herbal. You can't do this with herbs, but you can do it with amino acids in particular.
Okay, so it'd be like if Jim and I were going to go to a club. Let's say we're in Miami, for example. I know everybody. This is just an analogy, man. Don't worry. You're not going to get in trouble, okay? We're not going to a club. This is an analogy. And I know everyone at the place.
Right.
I got VIP access. And Jim tries to get in on his own. They're like, no, dude, you're too ugly. You can't get in the club. And then I walk up, and we go together, and we cruise right through. So you bonded with me, and I got you in the place. Is that a good analogy?
I couldn't have said it better. Yeah, it's perfect.
That's why I'm here.
Exactly.
That's why I'm here. Okay, it works. We know it's great. It's in the NO family, but better. I mean, you've put your heart and soul into this, but Jim is a very generous guy as well. I called him up a while ago, and I have a young boy that I'm mentoring. He's a young guy, and he's really into bodybuilding. And I called Jim up and asked him to send him a care package of products. And he got it, and he said, Clark, man, thanks for the products. It's great. He goes, but that Kreation tastes nasty. And I'm saying it right here on this camera. We're not trying to pretend everything's great, okay? You could have made this taste good. I mean, I haven't tasted it. So we're gonna both, and you haven't tasted it, admittedly, for quite some time.
It's been a little while.
Okay, so before we get into that, he and I both, we've got our we got to shake it up, okay? Shake it like a man. Okay.
Oh, come on, Clark. What'd you do to mine?
Well, it's cold water.
Oh, that's true.
Sometimes when the water's freezing. Okay.
All right.
We're going to do it together. To good health and success.
There you go.
Okay. It's not that bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
It's good.
What's your problem, Clark?
I'm ready for this to taste like crap. And honestly, Justin, if you're watching this, dude, you're nuts. This is good.
See, Clark and I are going to shut the video off and roll around over that because, yeah, this is...
I'm kind of mad that it's not bad, actually. It's good. Even Dan, one of your employees, said it was horrible. Is it reformulated or something?
We've tweaked the taste over the years, but I mean that's one of the challenge that when you deal with pH, you end up affecting taste. And then any product that has a lot of arginine in it, if it tastes really good, there's just usually some research needed in that regard.
I know a lot of the NO products have like a lot of sugar in it.
Correct.
This only has 7 grams.
7 grams, correct.
Some of them have like 72 grams. I mean, like a lot of sugar. I'm probably wrong, but I mean a lot more than 7.
Sure. And once again, that's flavoring. Sugar makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Certainly. But we try, obviously we try not to do that because sugar is not something most people are going to want, especially before a workout.
Yeah, because you end up crashing, right?
Absolutely.
So, again, this is going to be a pre-workout drink.
Yes.
How long before a workout should someone drink Kreation?
You want to do it about 45 minutes. Certainly 30 minutes would suffice, but it is definitely something you want to take before a workout due to the fact that there are stimulants in it. You wouldn't want to take it before bed or any other time.
What are the stimulants? The caffeine?
Well, it's got caffeine, ginkgo, ginseng. Those are very mild. Of course, it has a little vinpocetine for the brain, tyrosine as well, which is going to wake up the brain. But the caffeine is the one that most people are going to feel very quickly.
Okay. So could they take it during their workout as well?
They could drink it during the workout. There's some other SciFit products which I think would be better suited for that. Okay. But this certainly before.
Well, this is a great Kreation.
My pleasure.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
It's kind of stuck in my throat, but it does taste good. Honestly, Justin, dude, this is a shout out to you. You're full of it, man. This is good stuff. You got to try it for yourself. Find out, though. So stay tuned right here on the SciFit Supplement Review Show. Okay. After Jim and I shut the camera off, we started talking more about this product, and I said, man, I wish we would have kept this thing rolling. So we turned it back on to talk about that. You were saying how hard it is to make this. I mean, you really go above and beyond to bring the people this product.
Absolutely. One particular company that had the technology for the majority of the product, but they lacked in the flavoring of the product. So in turn, we had the product meticulously made. This is something beyond what I could certainly do here at ATF. Made at one facility and then shipped to another facility to do the flavoring. And ultimately, they don't care for each other. So that alone of a feat was pretty impressive. But exactly, this is something where these sorts of formulations, you can, as a manufacturer and or somebody who's worked in manufacturing for a very long time, you can have NO products made anywhere, and they're not that hard. But to get something that's truly quality, I'm not patting myself on the back.
I would.
But thank you. But if you want something that's truly quality, you got a lot of work is entailed. You also, Clark was also going to bring up, because he was looking at the product off camera, that you can see the amounts of all the ingredients, and that's one thing you'll see with SciFit. That's a recurring theme. I really can't stand proprietary blends. In general, nothing good comes from proprietary.
Well, let's break that down. A proprietary blend is when someone just hides the fact that there's really nothing or no efficacious amount of whatever they're claiming is in there. So they can hide it behind the proprietary blend, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so they can put, again, the fairy dusting in there and say, oh, it's in there. I've actually been in facilities where I was attempting years ago to make my own liquid multivitamin, and another guy came in, and he literally came up to the big vat where this liquid was. They passed some, product over it. He sprinkled a little bit in there, and he said, okay, now you can add it in the proprietary blend. He left, and I asked the formulator, I said, does this happen a lot? I was truly offended by this because I thought, how could someone do that? That's wrong.
Right.
So they can say, oh, we got this, XYZ, very expensive product or whatever in it. So you're saying that there are no proprietary blends in your product?
Nothing in SciFit. And now, whereas this is something as far as which does happen a fair amount in our industry. Unfortunately, as well, it's every industry that this happens in, the proprietary blends, food industry as well. SciFit, we don't want to do that. You should be able to read a label and see if an amount of an ingredient that you're looking to put in your body is in there. And if it's not, okay, you can go somewhere else.
That's good stuff, man. But we don't want you to go anywhere else. We want you to stay right here. So stick around and watch more of the SciFit Supplement Review Show while we drink products that actually taste great.